So women with the Witcher dancing on the wall. You shouldn't try to test me, cause you sure enough gonna fall. What up, everybody? Welcome back to Cult Classic Neo. I'm your host. I'm Michael T. Shamborn III, aka Neo, broadcasting live from Cult Classic Neo headquarters here in the real world. I've reached where you are in the Matrix with the hopes that I can bust you out of there, bring you some positive, loving, delicious content. And if you're wondering why I'm stuttering right there, it's because my wife just came down here to tell me that I'm the most awesome husband that's ever lived on planet Earth. And I hope that's true, because hopefully she hasn't had any other husbands. At least that's what she told me. She told me there were no other husbands before me, but you never know. You don't. As much as I'd like to say my wife's honest and she loves me, she could have had like 3 other husbands by the time I showed up. Even though we were married very young. And, you know, we loved each other very much. She could have had at least 2 or 3 other husbands. You know, helping like a guy get a green card or whatever for like $100,000. Like, she could have done anything. Actually, I think that's illegal. Anyway, no, I don't think she's had any other husbands. But we are here in The Witcher 3, still free roaming, checking out the world, seeing what it has to offer us. And really, so the idea here, all my silliness aside, is to give you a feeling of just how massive this game is, not just from a world perspective, but also from a content perspective, like how much stuff there just is to do. You know, you play a lot of these games where the worlds are huge, games like Oblivion, which, you know, I love them for their time, but I think games like The Witcher 3 have evolved the formula in a way that Oblivion just can't really touch anymore, or even Skyrim, in my opinion. And those worlds feel empty in some ways, in terms of there being stuff to do. Witcher 3, not always very populated, but populated enough, and certainly with enough things to do. Peace. Alright, slide. Perfect distance. Could not have done that any better. Couldn't have done it better. I think there's actually there's either plans or armor itself. Crap, I did not mean to take that stupid hatchet. I think there's some cool armor in this little camp that we just found, if I remember from my previous playthroughs. We'll find out here in a second. But I also remember jumping around this thing. Yeah, the diagram Griffin Steel Sword. I think that was it. Alright, so let's jump. Because I think I remember like getting into this clock tower or watchtower or whatever it is, and then realizing, well, there's nothing really in here that's worth me jumping around. Like, I worked hard to get in there, and then you get in there and you just realize there's nothing in here. There's no reason for us to be here. Uh-oh, there's still pirates. Want some? Ooh, the leader of the pirates. And you just cut him in half. Burning people with monsters and cutting them in half. As my indirect mentor and inspiration, Mark Bussler, once said, we're burning people with monsters and cutting them in half. Or we're at least doing the cutting them in half part. There's not really a whole lot of... We're burning people, but not with monsters. Unless you consider The Witcher a monster. And then we are burning people with monsters and cutting them in half. Okay. So is there a quest that's going to come out of that, or are we just looking at his notes? Looks like we're just looking at his notes, which is cool. I don't necessarily want to take on a bunch of other silly quests. Is there a blade sharpening stand right here? Is that what's getting ready to happen? Oh, you know what, though? I did get some new armor. Should probably show you guys that. Yeah, look how sexy I'm about to be. Witcher Hunter's armor. Oh, yeah. I'm sexy now. Watch it. I am too... Who's wearing the hammer pants? I don't care if these are better than what I have on. I'm not wearing MC Hammer pants, dude. Ooh, the Caldarian armor is even more powerful. Do I want to go with that, or do I want to go back to the Witcher looking cool stuff? So let's look at the perks. So we had 25% resistance to piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing. What does the current armor give us? 15%. So it's a little bit less on the resistances, and actually more with slashing, though. Huh. What to do? I don't know. I really still just kind of like this armor. Until I find better armor in terms of how sexy I look, I think I'm just going to ride with what I got here. I know that's not really, doesn't make great tactical sense, but It makes sexy sense. You know, part of being a Witcher is attracting the ladies, man. So 64 for the Discal Heir, 48 for the Malgrim. But the Malgrim has augmentations that we can make. So let's go with the Malgrim. And we can actually show you some of these augmentations. So this will improve my Axii sign. This will improve our Axii, Earden, Axii, Ard. Alright. And then these other stones down here. So this is an empty slot for a sword. Chance to stun. Chance to stun. Chance to freeze. Chance to stun. Chance to poison. Chance to stagger. Burning. Sign intensity. Armor piercing is good. Chance to cause bleeding. These are all great. So let's go chance to poison. Let's go chance to cause bleeding. And chance to cause burning. All in one place. Then let's go bleeding damage. Let's go, I think this is also chance to burn. No, this is attack power. Chance to stagger. Chance to poison. And again, chance to burn. Delicious. Now our swords are going to do a great deal more. They're going to not necessarily do a great deal more damage in the short term, but they are going to create more problems for the people that we get into conflicts with. So that's what you have to bear in mind out here in these streets. These hard streets of The Witcher. No, what are you doing? Stop looting people. It's rude. Let's go ahead and save. As I always say, save often in open world RPGs. The Witcher 3 does not crash nearly as much as games like The Elder Scrolls do. In fact, I don't know if I've ever seen The Witcher 3 crash, to be perfectly honest. So we're going to hug the coast again. Let's do that, and we're going to run to this town. Not to say that it doesn't crash. I'm sure somebody somewhere has experienced a crash. I just don't know that I ever have. At least not playing on PlayStation 4. I've only been playing, you know, the PC version of this game for, you know, a handful of hours. But it never crashed on PlayStation 4. I don't think. And if it did, it was not very often at all. Band in sight with pirates. What up, dogs? Dip. Oh, you're done. Dang, with the head cutting.
Lost your nerve?
Yeah, you lost your nerve. Not even causing bleeding or burning, because these dudes are just dead. Causing dead. That's what you're causing. Yeah. Oof. Witcher, please, brother. Take it easy on these cats. Ooh, did he just gut that dude? This is gross. The Witcher. What are you doing, witch? I don't need to watch them do all that. Let's go. And so you can see there the experience points I gained from that fight were worth it. Now, under normal Witcher 3 circumstances without the mods that I have installed, there's no way that's how much experience points. We probably would have got like 20 experience from that fight. Had, you know, the normal, if I hadn't modded the experience kickouts. And that I had to do that. Like, for me to explore the world and enjoy it, I need to be able to level. And really to power level. Not just to level up. You know, I don't want to level up every time I get in a fight, but I want to level up a lot. It's kind of what I do. It's what I does. See what the merchant has for me. Anything, brother? I need some water.
Show me what you have.
So one critique there is that having to go through dialogue screens to buy stuff from people, that's kind of dumb to me. So I did have a mod installed that removes the level requirements, or so I thought. So even though the X is here, I think I can still equip these things. I think. I don't know for sure, but I think it is possible. So do I have 2 Disclairs? Apparently I do. I'm going to sell them though. Or at least one of them. Alright. He does not have enough coin now. Well, maybe I can buy something from him. Does he have water essence? Essence of water? Do you have delicious essence of water, my friend? No? You don't? I guess I'm not buying anything from you then. Flawless Amber. I definitely don't want any of his crappy armor. His armor sucks. Anyway, let's sell him this hatchet. Because this is pointless. Actually, it's not. It's stronger than the sword I have. That's weird. Huh. Tracker's gauntlets. I can definitely put that to use. Let's go ahead and exit out. So, like, having to do a dialogue tree, like, I should just be able to press B and get out of this situation. I thought that was a bad design choice. And I wasn't exactly sure why that was the design choice, to be honest with you. Now, I'm even sexier than before. I just keep getting sexier and sexier. Every time I turn around, my sexy just gets better and better. Okay, I actually remember this quest.
Why are you crying?
Me betrothed went to the woods to see to his snares. He didn't come back. Something must have happened. Heard him scream.
Oh, it did, lady.
To go there myself.
I'll go to the woods, see if I can find him.
Thank ye. I've coin. I'll pay ye.
Yes, you will, girl. You gonna pay me. Let's go ahead and accept this quest because we can just knock it out while we're here and get some experience points during our little free roam extravaganza. I love the word extravaganza, by the way. We need to use that more. I feel like Americans and people from the UK
came through here.
We need more extravagant. Like, we need to use the word extravaganza more, and we need to throw more extravaganzas. You know what I mean? Like, it just needs to be a part of our life. Like, when was the last time you went to an extravaganza? It's probably been, have you ever been to an extravaganza? Ooh, I just unlocked an achievement. Whatever could it be? Could it be an extravaganza? Because I'm going to keep saying that word now forever because I'm a jerk who loves trolling his own audience. I think this is your boy right here.
News for the woman. Wild dogs killed her man.
I don't remember if that's the end of this thing though, but you know what? We're going to deal with this trap right here. No, we're not? Okay, I guess we're not. I was going to try to close that trap up. Whoa. No, we're good. Let's ball. Let's get back to old girl. And maybe she'll throw us an extravaganza. I love extravaganzas almost as much as I love burning people with monsters and cutting them in half. I love it.
You didn't find him?
No, I did, but...
Nay, don't say it. It's clear from your face. Please, take this coin.
Can't accept this coin. I'm sorry I wasn't able to bring him back alive.
Might I at least fetch his body?
Wouldn't advise it. It's dangerous. If you decide to go anyway, it's near his snares.
Thank you. Farewell.
There should be somebody that does that for her. You kidding me? Did I level up? Oh, did I? Did I level up? Better believe I'm leveling. So I've been doing a lot of exploring, a lot of fighting, and a lot of leveling. In 2 episodes, we've gained probably 6 levels. Because, I do stuff on and off camera. But it's awesome. I'm loving that. Quest, please. Don't want to do the main quest right now. We're treasure hunting, baby. Well, right now we're just free roaming. But let's go to the world Mapulous. The Mapulous of the world. Alright. So, I do need to get these places of interest, though. Let's go ahead and knock these out. And then we'll head back south. What do you guys say to that? Alright, so while I'm on the way to this other location, I'm going to go ahead and bid you all a fond adieu, as they say in German. That's not German. It's French. Whatever, I don't speak either. I'm trying to be nice. Listen, I'm going to sign off here. Tell you guys that I love you. Remind you to subscribe so that you can keep up with everything that we're doing here on Cult Classic Neo. Should you want to watch more shows. And really, like I say, the purpose of us being here is not just to make content for you to watch, but to engage with you. Like, I want this channel to be a relationship with other gamers. I want to make gaming friends in the world of gaming, and where we have a positive impact, having discussions, and maybe even sometimes debates. There's nothing wrong with friends debating topics. We have great debates on this channel. Actually, with a good friend of mine named Terry. He comes on here all the time and tells me about how wrong I am with my views of the economy and as it relates to video games. And that's cool. I appreciate his perspective. And I appreciate your perspective. So get into the conversation and let's make that happen. I love you guys. We'll see you on the next one.